Hi guys, Liz here. Welcome to Monday's Coffee with Isa. Or is it Bondi Babe? Or is it Liz? I don't know. I don't know anymore. No, it's Coffee with Isa, but my name's Liz. Okay, I've got an interesting one to talk about today, and I've had so many things to talk about. To address the ASMR thing, I decided I'll do that when I get back from Scotland, because I haven't got the time or the alone time to do something like that at the moment. So I'll probably do that on my return, unless I get a chance before I go away. Which, by the way, I'm going away on Wednesday and I'm not back till the 1st. So any online in world time that I'm going to have during that week is going to be very sporadic, because my friend doesn't really have a great internet connection. In fact, it really sucks, and my laptop isn't really geared up for Second Life. I will try, but hence I won't be able to do blogs while I'm away as such of you know, just taking pictures and stuff like that, because number one, I'm on holiday. Stating the obvious. Number two, it'd be rude for me to be sitting in SL while my host is trying to be the most. And number three, when you're doing it on a laptop that isn't really geared up for Second Life, kind of a bit stupid, really. So what my my blogs are going to be for a week while I'm away, there might be a few SL things in there that I've stored and saved because I'm smart like that. But it will comprise mostly of my trip up in Scotland, and so of course there's going to be lots of real life pictures and videos, and I might even put them on YouTube too. You never know. It depends if I'm feeling that adventurous, and I might thrill you with my daily trips, although I don't think that's what you really want to see. You can go to the blog for that. But we'll see. But as I've always said to everybody, my blog is not necessarily a Second Life blog, and nor is it necessarily a real life blog. It is just my blog. So when I get moments when I go away, I think it's a great opportunity to share my time away and invite you into you know, different snippets of from another side of the world, you know. So this time it's going to be Scotland, and when I go away in August, I'm going to Toulouse in France, which is going to be absolutely hot, and then I will update you there. And believe me, both places I'm going to, the food there'll be thousands of pictures of food. Okay, maybe not, but anyhow, I'm digressing. Right, I'm at this sim today, and I thought I'll go somewhere different and film myself. Now, I know I look kind of cute, you know. I mean, you know, I'd be blind to not notice how cute I look today. But seriously, how many men have sent me IMs trying to crack on to me? It's just so funny. No one ever speaks to me, ever. I can go through this world, and I can travel continent, and no one would say boo to me. I come to this sim, and because it has an adult rating, somehow it's slightly different. So that means everyone can come. Everyone can speak to me all at once, which is what I'm getting right now as I'm doing this vlog. Now, I did have a skirt on before, and it was through the message of one of the people that's in my iron box right now as I'm doing this, that made a reference to the fact that he could see my breakfast between my legs. I thought, oh Christ. I didn't think, oh Christ, I've got no knickers on. I thought, oh Christ, you're camming a pixel right up her legs. Why would you do that? I'm like, yeah, okay, let's continue this conversation and explain this to me. And he's like, it was so funny. I didn't get it at first because like he was saying, do you come here often? And I'm like, no, this is the second time I've been here. I think it's such a beautiful sim and got great scenery, you know. And it's a stunning sim. And then he suddenly says to me, it's really hot here. And I sort of like, I sat back and thought, yeah, I guess if you look around, it's got that sort of ambience of being rather warm, like a summer's day. And I said that to him. I said, yeah, I guess so. It's seaside, farm, and sort of a bit of arid. And he went, no, I think you missed the point. I'm like, yeah, what's the point? We're on a farm by the seaside. He said, hot in atmosphere. And I'm like, what atmosphere? There's no... I'm missing the point. And he was like, adult. And I'm like, penny dropped suddenly. And I was like, I see. I just said to him, I said, well, I've come here for the ambience of the natural flora and fauna about me, and for the scenic value of this. I said I'd never stop to think that actually I might just stop off and have a quick shag. It never crossed my mind. He just suddenly went very quiet. and then he suddenly said, yes, but I do like landscape. I'm like, jolly good. Glad you like the landscape. So do I. That's why I'm sitting here vlogging. And then he said, what's vlogging? And I said, well, right now, as I'm sitting here talking to you, I said, I'm actually talking to a camera. He was like, what are you saying to the camera? And I said, I'm telling them all about you, actually. And I've never seen anyone teleport from a sim so fast. Oh God, I love people sometimes. They just assume so many things. I'm not really sure what there is about me today, but they are certainly thick and fast. Hi Isa, how are you, Isa? You feeling warm today, Isa? I'm going to put a bikini on in a minute. I'm going to put my sunglasses on. I'm going to throw myself on the beach, I think. I think that's the only way to go. And then I said, look, I'm trying to find somewhere to sit so that I get a really good animation while I talk. And one guy says to me, I'm in a hammock. Do you want to come join me in the hammock? No. Thank you, but no. No, I don't. Because I cammed his avatar, and seriously, if I'm going to sit with anyone in a hammock, please have the decency to wear something nice. That's all I ask. You look respectable, because I'm serious. If we're having any kind of date, you really need to make some kind of effort. It just makes me chuckle. And I guess that actually what I was going to talk to you about today is completely overtaken by this, because I might as well just talk to you about people's assumptions when you teleport to different places and the reasons people come in here and the things they do. On the whole, I don't normally get this. Maybe it's the time of day. I don't know. I don't normally get approached like this. It's very rare, unless I go to a sort of a very overtly adult sim where, you know, everyone's filling the horn or something. But this sim doesn't conjure that image to me. You know, I don't often land on a beautiful countryside setting and think I want to bonk every little pixel there is. No, it hasn't crossed my mind. So I'm not really quite sure if I'm missing something or I haven't seen something. But honestly, I haven't seen anything. So I don't know. All I can say, it is a stunning sim, and don't take my experience as a reason not to come, because I'm telling you, I've been here a few times and it is a beautiful sim to wander around, beautiful for photography, and just that for some reason this last half hour or so, there's a bunch of weirdos after me. I'm like, there's 5 of them in my box at the moment, and it's so funny, and I would show you, but I'm not that rude. I would never dream of revealing people's identities, because I respect people's privacy and their right to pixelate themselves however they want. But you do have to look at my I am. But I can't show you, obviously. But it's hilarious at this moment in time. And I just think, wow, I've obviously missed a trick. I'm coming back here a lot more, I'm telling you that now. Especially when I'm feeling the horn. No, I'm joking. I don't. I gather that's the consensus of why I'm being messaged in such a rampant way. But I think it was my own fault, obviously, because I wore no drawers before, and obviously, if you're a woman that you're walking around with a skirt on with no knickers on, that must mean that you want some. No, it doesn't. It just means I forgot. Believe me, in real life, I remember. But in a pixel world, you kind of do forget because you're not looking up your skirt. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyhow, yeah, so as I was saying, I'm going away this week, so it's just going to be a completely different week for me, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really could do with a break. I've just been incredibly stressed recently. Well, I've been incredibly stressed for quite a while, but I just really need the break, and it's just going to be so nice. And where I go, it's a place called Fife in Scotland, and it's just beautiful, and it's near St Andrews, along the coast there, and it's just quiet, idyllic, and it's just a beautiful little seaside village. And when I upload the photos, you'll see just how beautiful it is. It's just like those picture postcards that you get, and the people are so nice and friendly there. And if you like me and you like a wee Scottish accent, believe me, you can't get tired of it. Even little old Bert, who's about 80 something, sounds rather sexy when he speaks. So I love the accent. It's just one of those accents to die for, because it's such a calming one. But this is sort of like depends what, I guess it depends what part of Scotland you are, because the dialects vary. But this is Fife, and it's not so broad, because some Scottish accents are quite broad, like the Glaswegian one. This is more soft and very soothing. So even if they're shouting at you, they sound like they're talking to you. It's kind of like, I guess it's kind of musical. It's a bit like the Welsh, I guess, because they sort of talk, and it sounds like they're singing to you. It's just lovely. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. But oh my god, I just got another message. Oh, who'd have thought, just sitting here minding my own business, seemingly talking to myself, could attract so much attention. I'm telling you now, there's no need for Tinder, there's no need for Plenty of Fish, there's no need for any of those sites. I don't even know why I'm on them. Yeah, I'm on them. And I have to admit, I respond in exactly the same way on those sites to approaches as I do actually in my virtual world, which is like, really? I think I don't like being called babe. I have a real, if I don't know you, don't call me babe, and don't call me darling. Hey darling. Really? Yeah, what are you going to call me when you know me really well? Oh, I hate to think. So when anyone starts on the dating sites, I mean, if I get a message that says, "Hey babe, what you doing?" Well, duh, I'm reading your message. Hey babe, how are you feeling today? Yeah, great, thanks. Hey babe, what are you wearing? Clothes. Oh, the world of dating and all that kind of thing. It does my head in, actually. I've got all these as apps on my phone. I haven't actively dated now. Probably about 18 months, really, that I've actually not bothered. I read my messages, and I'll play with Tinder. I do play with Tinder. Tinder makes me laugh. Tinder's one of those things when we're sitting at work and we've got a break and we've all got Tinder on our phones. We sit there and swipe and we go, oh, do him. If you only knew what we women do when we're sitting together. So yeah, Tinder's more an entertainment value. I don't think I'd ever consider meeting anyone off of there, because clearly they're only after one thing. And, you know, I like to eat first. So sight's no good for me. But I do love flicking through it because the profiles make me laugh. They do so make me laugh. And then the fake profiles, you know, the ones with these really good looking model men, and you think, that ain't you. I know that's not you because I've seen that person in a magazine recently. That makes me laugh. And then of course Plenty of Fish. Yeah. Now there's quite a few of them on there, and they message me, and they forget they've messaged me, like, you know, 2 months before. So they obviously have well, there's this one guy, well, there's a couple of them, but there's this one guy, and he keeps doing it every 2 months. He has a copy and paste message, and he sends it to me, and it's this really long copy and paste message that, you know, can apply to any woman. So there's nothing pertinent about my profile or anything. It just says, I think you're beautiful, blah 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 blah. Well, yeah, of course. Of course you would. But you're saying that to like 10 other women at the same time that you've sent it to me, which is, it does make me laugh. But he sends it to me, and I regularly change my picture around, so my main picture will change. So obviously he thinks he's messaging someone else, and then he sends this sort of, you know, copy and paste message. So God, about 4 weeks ago I got another one, and I've just changed my picture because it's the same pictures on there. I just rotate them around as to which one's the main one, because, like, you know, hey, why not, I can. So I did it, and he sent me a message again. It was exactly the same caliber that he did before, and I finally answered. I sent him a message back and go, yeah, thanks, bye. That's all I said. You know, when you want to say something really witty, and you really want to call someone out for sending you this, I couldn't think of the words, so I just said, yeah, bye. Oh God, I don't know. No, the thing with these free dating sites is that you find the same profile on like quite a few of them. I don't know whether they all link or something, I don't know, but like a lot of people I see on there are on like another 5, and I have to say, you know, if you're on that many dating sites, what's wrong with you? Really? And especially some that I've seen forever. And now I'm sitting there saying this, and I've been on them ages myself. Actually, that just sounds so double standard-ish. Yes, it does, doesn't it? However, still, what are you doing on them still? If someone's been on there ages, I just think there's something wrong. I'm not dating you. And that's it for me. And as I said, I haven't been on a date for ages. I got tired of it. I just got tired of it. You know, they say the same old things, and I think the problem is when dating first started on the internet some years ago, it was fun. It was so much fun. I think people were a lot more innocent than they are now. Now it's very calculated, and I mean, quite a few of the guys at work, they tell me what they do, and it's quite eye-opening because they're quite open. Some of these guys at work, and they'll tell me, you know, they normally have like, you know, 3 or 4 women on the go at once, and then they alternate. You know, sort of like attention, and always keeping women on the burner. So I've come to work out when I'm a burner girl, and I quickly take myself off that stove. Let me tell you, I have this rule: the minute I get put on the back burner, I'm out of that kitchen fast. Yep, no way. Because no woman should ever be, and man, because it's women behave in just the same way on these dating sites and have, like, you know, juggling quite a few. But you should never allow yourself to be on the back burner. It's just not a good place to be. And actually, when you're simmering that long, you actually burn. You go all crusty and horrible. So that's my analogy on it. So I don't sit there on the back burner for anyone, and I just kind of hop off. So hence I haven't really been on this active dating thing for a while. So when it's happening in SL, it just some of the things that are said to me, which are very similar, obviously, to what's on a dating site, but slightly different because obviously you're seeing a visual of someone animated, so they can make a comment about you, whether you got knickers on or stuff. And I just sit there and think, oh my God, this is why I don't date. Because my tongue lashing is quite good, actually. I can be quite sarcastic, and when I'm not being sarcastic, I can just be quite rude, and I'm really good at mute. Yeah, mute's good. But what I'm good at is mute, unmute. It really, really drives people nuts. So if a man's peeing me off, it'll be mute. Then about 5 minutes later, oh, I didn't catch that. What was that? Mute. And they think I've like gone on offline, and I haven't. I've just like muted them, you know, because I just think I don't want to hear it. Yeah, how did I get on this topic? Oh yeah, because so many people are messaging me here. Well, I came here to do a vlog, and so we've ended up talking about dating and people's messages. I should walk around with a disclaimer thing, really, so that when people, I might do that in my auto respond. Yeah, that if they message me, that they understand that I'm filming, and then their messages will appear in my film. No, I'm only joking. I wouldn't do that, or would I? Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, back to this sim. I found this on the destination guide, and I just think it's actually really pretty. I'm definitely going to come back again, but I'm going to wear a huge chastity belt and a suit of armour. Yeah, I might bring my spears with me, and yeah, I might put a big bone in my nose. Because like the cavemen have come out. Oh God. I'm almost too scared to look at my chat window right now, because it's like ding 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 ding. Oh, you can't hear it dinging because I've got the sound down on it, but seriously, I can see it in the top corner, and it's like flash 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 flash. I'm like, oh dear me. Oh no. But I have got auto respond on, which just says filming. That's it. My auto response is filming. So, oh yeah, I guess I better go and answer some of them. But anyhow, this has been Coffee with Isa, rambling, and I'm going to attempt this while I'm in Scotland. I'm not really sure how it's going to work, and I might invite my friend to talk, and we might just like, yeah, that would be actually quite good fun, though I'm not sure if it can work. I can't promise it, but I'll try. And all that's left to say is I hope you all have a wonderful week, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay, bye-bye.